Hi everyone and welcome to San Juan, Puerto Rico. It's 2022. The Medalla Light Puerto Rico Temple Open brought to you by Predator in this fabulous convention center. With me alongside commentating Tim Ruyter from Holland. Obviously one of the, he's on the national team there in Holland. Hi Tim. And welcome to the beautiful Puerto Rico, or welcome, I mean, waking up to sunlight and heat instead of rain and snow in Sweden. So here's a look at the first player this morning. The first, this is day 3, this is the first game of today. From Puerto Rico, his own Rosado. He's breaking off, he won the lag.
Yeah, almost made a 3-ball there. Hit it pretty good. Just, I've been really preaching to have players crush the break from now on because the table has been breaking pretty tough.
And his opponent, Predator ALAWADHI. Maybe I pronounced it wrong, excuse me.
ALAWADHI.
ALAWADHI, yeah. Player from Kuwait, right?
Yeah, he's been doing pretty good lately. He obviously was in the finals of the Pro Billiard Series Wisconsin Open, lost to Alex Kazakis.
Wow.
And then recently, I think he did pretty good in the American Straight Pool too. I think he got to the quarterfinals. So he's had a couple good results so far, and might be a lot more to come in the future, or maybe this week.
Yeah, it would be a good time for it. With all these tournaments going on this week, we're gonna crown our World 8 Pool champion this week as well as the Predator Pro Billiard Series champion here at the Temple. So a few years ago, who would have thought we would have a future matchup with player from Kuwait and player from Puerto Rico? The game is growing. I mean, Predator took their series to Puerto Rico now. And it's looking really nice in this venue. Awesome.
Yeah, I had a lot of people around here yesterday. Very crowded, and of course it's still early. Everybody's still waking up, but I'm pretty sure today we'll see a lot of people again in this venue, which I think is a great thing that Predator and CSI is working together, because all these people, they makes just a great atmosphere for the players, for the fans, makes everything so much better.
Yeah, it's a perfect mix, so to say, mixing the amateur events together with the pro on our side. The amateur get to watch the pros in action, live, right?
Yeah, and it was a pretty good shot going to the 7. Perfect speed, left himself a great angle to just go forward for the 8, and so far, no hard work in this run out.
Fell a little short here, still okay though.
Yeah, probably just follow with some right spin. Long rail, short rail. Back to the 10 ball, perfect. And a nice start from Badr ALAWADHI. Very nice positional play to take the first game.
So a lot of big guns coming out this morning here on the side tables. Table number 2 here, Ruiz against Pegolian. Could be a final of any event. Playing aside here, and then Yungo is playing Chang, Yuling Chan, the reigning World 8 Pool champion. 10 years ago. Boom Boom Filler is here. He's playing at the moment, Vincent Fake. We got Torsten Holman Hitman against Alex Montepied. Al-Qaidi. David Al-Qaidi was on the loser side playing a Filipino star, Jeffrey De Luna. Fedor Gorst. He's playing. And obviously Appleton. Darren Appleton making a comeback.
So interesting to see. Breaking from the table, from the center of the table, but still more outside, more in between. And oh, look at all those balls flying. They managed to make any of those 5 balls going all they all kissed away around that corner.
It's unbelievable, you didn't make nothing there. So much action.
Look, 5
Oh,
balls going to that
boom,
left
boom, boom,
corner,
boom, yeah.
everything goes look, 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 look. Well, not an easy shot as far as I know.
He's left-handed, but I don't
Yeah, I
think
thought he was left-handed, so he might be able to still reach it. And pretty tough to draw your way out of there. I think he can still get there though.
He's made sure he made it, and he can try to play a safety.
Yeah, wasn't trying to play position for the 2, was just trying to play the safety after. Could play the cue ball behind the 6 if he wants to, a lot of right spin.
Oh,
Yeah.
so soft. He kind of
Well,
jumped
slow.
up on that shot. That was his first visit to the table.
2 ball is still okay though, but getting the cue ball behind the 6 would make things a lot easier. Thinning the 2. Surprised to see him shoot this. I would have liked to play the kick and stick probably.
So another opportunity here. He's gonna try to play it inside. Same time, get good position for the 3 balls lane. The red 3 ball. Mistake here. Early on.
Yeah, it was not an easy shot. Had to make sure you went in between the 4 and the 6 and then come back out. So it's probably more thinking about the cue ball than focus on the shot itself.
Is it enough?
I think he came too short again. Well, can probably thin the cue ball up to the short rail where the 6 and the 4 is. Might also be able to shoot from the other side and thin the ball and go 3 rails around the table with the cue ball. As there's 3 blockers, the 5, the 8 and the 9 ball you can use.
Wow, that's a really good safety shot there.
There was a lot of feel in that. He done that perfectly.
I was wondering why he took so long time, and then he had something planned there. A really good safety here, with playing with some side English. Look how nicely that cube was stuck behind that 4. Beautiful view from the upper cameras.
Yeah, tough kick shot. I might go to try and kick it 3 rails, just because there's 6 balls to get lucky behind on that side of the table. Kicking over this side.
Nice hit.
Played it with good speed though, but then did definitely not call it in that corner pocket. So that means Badr has the option to either give it back or play it himself.
Yeah, he's gonna do something. He's not gonna leave it, give it back to Rosado. That's for sure. Just a matter how. He doesn't have any extension left. You have 1 extension per game.
So we are playing 2 races to 4, and if both players
behind the 7.
if both players win 1 set each, we'll go to a deciding shootout. Also, shooting the 10 ball early is allowed as long as you call it. So 4-10 combination, caroms, are all allowed, just not on the break. And this is a pretty good shot. Nice cue ball. Jumped out of his seat to get his jump cue out. Tough jump though. Just to jump over the full ball of the 9. Ooh, got very close. And is he leaving the 4 on? Nope.
I think he got lucky there. That 7 is covering the 4 ball so he doesn't go.
So he's probably just playing soft on the 4. Or is he going thin contact?
Nice kick shot here.
Yeah, a little conservative shot.
Rail first. Now opening here for Rosado.
Yeah, it would be nice for him to get some rhythm going, get a game on the board. Hasn't really been settled down yet.
Definitely a makeable cut.
Yeah, just with left spin. Trying to go in between the 8 and the 9 and come back up. Just like that.
That will make him happy, seeing that 4 will drop.
Yeah, another tough layout here. Just quite some traveling to do from the 9 to the 10. But should be okay as the 8 ball is near the 9 ball to set a nice angle up.
7 in the side. Keeping the cue ball there. Easy 8 ball. It's all about angles from here, Tim.
Yeah.
He wants to get an angle on the 9 so he can come down 2 rails.
Stand left. 2 rails.
Like so.
Perfect shot there. Nice speed. And Alan Rosado is on the board. Level the score 1 each. We'll go for a short break. Stay tuned.
Action from San Juan, Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico's own break-in. Rosado, 1 apiece in this opening set and raised to 4. Nice break. Is he making any balls though? Come up dry.
Yeah, well, the thing is, he had a perfect cue ball on this break. Just didn't look like he was going all in on that. Would like to crush the break a little bit more.
You know what, Tim? I've been watching this tumble breaks for some time now. Predator at the pro events, and it seems like on the middle of the table, it's not the way to win in the long run. Sometimes you can have it to where you can make balls a lot there, but in the long run, it feels like the breaking from the side rail is the most successful place to break. And finding the right speed and finding the right hit, it seems like, because if you hit it too square all the time, it seems like you don't make any balls consistent. I mean, that break what's his name, Rosado did was a very nice break. It wasn't anything wrong with it. It was a good
No,
pop,
definitely
yeah.
not. No.
And still, it was like he almost didn't come close to making a ball.
Yeah, the break definitely is more of a gamble. And we'll see him probably playing a safety here behind the 6. Makes no sense to cut the 2 ball in as the 3 and the 4 are closed.
Nice done.
Is he having a bump on those balls too? No.
That was a good shot.
If he opened up the 3 and the 4 on the same shot, that would have been super nice. But still a good shot.
Wow. Nice kick there.
Yeah, the only thing I was thinking about is even if you make it, you're never going to get something on the 3. Yeah. So, and now he's also forced to open up the 3 and the 4, which is the only problem on the table. Well, I might get lucky here behind the 9. Well, might be just okay, and that would be very lucky.
That was a good hit.
Well, I'm interested in that speed as well, because he knew he had to make something happen. If he played it soft, everything was going to stay there.
Leaving distance between the balls, right? That's probably what he was aiming for. Let's see if this goes in the corner or is in the side pocket.
Checking up the cue a little bit, so he's playing a small masse and hit it too thick.
Okay.
Well, he has left a shot for butter here.
That definitely was a safety try, right? Looked like he wanted to bring the cue ball back to another side of the table.
Well, still a tricky shot here for butter. Can cut this to the bottom left corner for the 4 ball on the side. That's a bigger angle, and he's not really comfortable cueing with that 7 next to the cue ball. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Good try.
It was an uncomfortable spot to be in.
He got kind of lucky. The 4 ball is covering the path there. There's a little smile on his face here. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
he's going to the 3 swerve here around.
Oh yeah, he's going for the masse. I really like to go over just 1 rail, maybe 2 rails.
Ooh.
Oh, and he did
Almost.
just not enough, but it was very close. It was a good try. Get the cue ball spinning.
Oh, it was really close to making it. He just needed to contact the 3 going in, then he would have made it, I think. So opportunity here. Bader. Oh. Good tension now.
Yeah, that 5 ball is also not easy. Don't want to hit the point of the side pocket. That will not result in a nice position.
Phone going off in the middle of this.
Ooh, yeah. Hit that a little bit too thick. Probably trying to avoid that point. Maybe put some spin on there.
So referee John Lehman is over there talking to people in the audience, disturbing the players. He wants them to turn the phone off or leave the venue.
Well, at least
the arena.
At least turn your sound off.
Watch out for the side pocket.
No. Oh, he's just okay.
He hit the point.
Playing with fire.
A little early drama here in this match. Phones are going off in the middle of the...
Both players seem to be a little nervous. Maybe it's the arena, maybe it's the setup.
A little mix of both, I guess.
Yeah, he had a little awkward position there, being right at the point of the side pocket. It's always tough to cue from there. It was a tough spot.
So another opportunity here for Vader.
And if he makes a 7, he's guaranteed to be on the 8. Just has to stun the cue ball over. Oh.
Yeah, some early mistakes here from both players. Who's gonna capitalize and take the lead?
Struck that one nicely. Nice on the 8. Just a small drawback from the 8 to the 9. Make sure you leave yourself a comfortable angle to go to the 10.
Not too straight. It's alright, he can come.
Yeah, he's okay. You can either go forward or just one rail over.
Looks like he's playing high ball here. Oh, he's coming over.
Oh, it came up a little short. The good thing about going forward is you will always get more straight on the 10.
Yeah.
But he might not even be bothered with this angle. And
Down
the
goes
10
the
ball
10.
drops.
The audience getting behind the local star. Rosado is up 2-1.
Yeah, and slowly people are walking in the building. Of course, it's still early. But slowly you will see more and more people. Here we have the venue. 29-foot Apex tables and 24 7-foot Apex Predator tables used for the CSI League, the Caribbean Expo in the back. Such a great venue. I love the lighting especially, and just so far I haven't heard any player really complain. It's been such a great event so far, date number 3. And Alan Rosado is on a mission here, breaking off in rack number 4. Well, pretty good hit again, but not really. He's not really changing his break too, doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Some
It's the speed and
At some point he has to make sure that he tries to do something else. Good cue ball here though, on the safety. Forces Rosado to minimum go 2 rails. But still a good chance to be safe after, if he hits the inside. And
yeah, I didn't leave much.
well, and that 7 ball is now also blocking the 3. Maybe the 3 of the 7 might be an option later. Oh, maybe a little short. This will be a good chance for Alan. If you can play a stop shot right there and get the 1 ball down table.
I think he's gonna try to move the cue ball over by the 6 there. No. 5, 6.
Yeah, where is he leaving the 1?
Might be a little gap in between.
Yeah, and even if Butter cannot see the right side of the 1, I might play a little massé to make sure I still get there. Because on the right side of the 1 with a lot of right spin. Oh, almost scratched. Got the double kiss, and well, I think it worked out.
Meanwhile, some action on the other tables. You can go to Predator's Pro Billiard Series website Watch the live scores. Darren Appleton is down 3-0 in the first set. Ruiz is up 2-1 against Alex on the table next to us. Al-Qaeda 2-0 against De Luna. Wow.
Oh, wow. Look at that for a shot.
Deserves
a little bit more on the one, to be honest.
Radoslav Babika fast. He's won in the first set 4-0. And this is to stay alive. It's a loser side matches, all of them.
So does he have the bank here? I think there is a bank. Oh, he just banked it safe.
Nice and well controlled shot there from Rosado.
Good cue ball. I think he's also blocking the two-railer, which I really liked in this position. So Butter maybe with a lot of spin, still going two rails, but a lot more difficult. And that one ball might be just okay to cut it in the corner.
I don't think it passes though. Maybe. He's not looking to make it. It looks like. He's looking more like he's playing safety.
Oh, and no, I don't think he's got there. Interesting shot to play though, using the 6 ball to have the 1 ball glued to the rail. But I had to make sure the cue ball would get behind the 4 and the 10. So expecting Butter to make this with left spin, going around the angles. He played right spin and oh, that was quite risky running into the 10.
He's got an open shot. He needs to regroup. He did some mistake last rack. I think the 3 goes off the 7 in the side pocket there.
Yep.
So he needs to come. Nice shot there. He stroked it well.
Yeah, it was a nice swing and got perfect on the 3.
He's looking at where he wants to hit in order for the 3 ball to get in the side there.
Yeah, following the cue ball for the 4 on the side.
Oh,
And the 7. The 7 spoiled the fun. The 7 bumped the 4 ball away.
Otherwise, it would have been perfect. See, that speed was great. Bank on the 4 in the side pocket.
Oh,
Nicely
he hit
done.
that good. It's a good shot from Butter.
Check side. Coming over for the corner. Nicely done. Perfect position. Come 1 rail up. For a good angle on the 8.
Yeah, and like his first point on the board, that was a very clean run out. Looking pretty good so far in this rack. Besides that bank, it's been playing pretty good position.
Well done. I'll probably draw it out. Come with it on the opposite side of the 10. Like this. Perfect. Yeah, nice rack, a nice win for him. This rack. Good opening shot on the 2 and then controlling that. The 3 in the side of the 7.
We'll go for a short break. Stay tuned.
So here back at the main table, the main man, Vader from Kuwait. Sinking a ball in and good position on the one. That's what he wants. That's what he was hoping for.
Yeah, and especially that one ball, the kiss on the one, that worked out really good for Badr ALAWADHI. So probably checking up the cue. Low right. Crossing over to the other side of the table. Running into the 3 would be okay. He was scared. He thought he was going to be behind the 3.
He was pointing with the cue a little bit there. What's going on? He was thinking probably. Am I going to get behind this 3 ball all of a sudden?
Well, and if he can get straight on the 3 ball, either to the corner or to the side pocket, with the 5 next door, the game is open. So probably a little follow. He's already looking at where he wants to be. Needs some good pinpoint position here, especially needs to get nice on the 7 to make things easy going to the 8. If he can do that, he should be on the hill. Did end up a little bit straight on the 6, looks like. Has a small angle, so he's going forward 2 rails. Ooh, and played it really close to the corner pocket. That's how he got so close to the side pocket on the left side.
I think he's got a good angle to shoot in the side though, and he just missed the 10 there.
Oh, you played it 4 rails around.
Watch out.
Yeah, that scratch is big.
Oh. Oh, he had more angle than I thought on the 7. That's why he went forward.
That was a good strike. Had to make sure he at least got 2 rails around the center of the table to make things easy on the 9. Did a very good job, and it's an important run out for Badr. And then this 10 ball to go on the hill. Badr ALAWADHI is up 3-2 over Alan Rosado and starting to play pretty good. Striking the cue ball well, played a couple good shots.
Yeah, the last 2 racks has been nice. Well done from him, and a good break as well.
Yeah, so this looks like the perfect moment to thank our sponsors and partners, because of course without them this great event would not be possible. So we would like to thank Medalla Light, Rums of Puerto Rico, Discover Puerto Rico, Predator Cues, CueSports International, and our US Pro Billiard Series partners are Seabirds, Billiard Supplies, Kamui, Alpha Coin Cryptocurrency, Jam Up Apparel, and Fargo Rate. Thank you all for supporting us, and make sure you check out our sponsors. So rack number 6, Badr ALAWADHI the break, and it's definitely going for that same break as he just had. Ooh, big squat of the cue ball. No ball.
No love this time. Just as good as you can hit him though. Square. Pretty good power on it. So Rosado with an opportunity here. Not an easy layout.
Nice shot on the 1. Still some work with the 5 ball.
5 ball is the ball is creating problem for him.
A good thing though, if he can move the cue ball nicely to the 4 and position himself for the safety on the 5. Just sending the 5 away and get the cue ball behind the 8, then he's in a winning
or
position.
try to break it up. He can get an angle to where he can break it up as well. Depends. It's a preference, I guess. Some players feel like they can really get that good angle on the 5 to where he can watch out, cue ball.
No.
He's good enough.
Oh, he's got that angle.
Yeah.
If he wants to, he could go into that. But you know, the safety is very high percentage though. Like, he's most likely to get that cue ball close to the 8.
If he gets a good angle, he can really stick it behind the 8 for like this. He did a similar shot just a few racks ago, where he stick it just behind that ball.
Yeah, it would be nice to be closer to the 8 now.
Beautiful. Safety first, money later, is the saying.
So Butter calling the 5 ball inside. Might have to go 2 rails. As you can see, that cue ball glued itself to the 8, so no 1 rail escape. Try to go 2 rails.
1, 2. No.
Oh, and close, but no cigar.
Almost. With ball in hand, try to take this first set to a hill-hill match. Hill-hill match, or is it a hill-hill set? Should say the first set we're playing 2 sets, races to 4. Obviously, every game counts. Every game is huge in a race to 4. There's no room for easy mistakes.
Oh, did overhit the cue ball a little bit there.
He wants to play some check side here, Tim.
Yeah, some
1
left
rail.
spin on the cue ball, 1 rail.
He's drawing it, he's drawing it.
It's going really short around the corners then. Oh, he did draw the cue ball out of there. Which is a more safer shot instead of the check side. I think the check is a little risky on the new cloth. Ooh.
Oh, no.
That was very unexpected.
Yeah, he rushed it, I think. He felt confident and took it for granted, I think. It could be nerves as well.
Yeah, so
This tempo for the first set for Predator.
yeah, Badr ALAWADHI stealing this game here and clinching the first set 4-2. We'll go for a short break and we'll continue after with set number 2. We are back here from the Medalla Light Puerto Rico Open. Badr ALAWADHI stole that first set 4-2 from Alan Rosado, the local Puerto Rican. And I do remember, I think Alan won the leg, so he started off in set number 1. So it's up to Badr to start the set in this second set. So let's see if he's doing the same thing on the break like he did, or he's also going to move around. Had one successful break from here. The other one was, well, he hit it great, but not successful, not making a ball. Oh, made the 1 straight in the side. Made the 4. Made the 3. Oh, he's got a long 2 ball, but at least he's got a shot.
It feels like when they're not hitting it great,
The result gets better.
Yeah, the results gets better. If he hits it really good and popping it, no balls. And all of a sudden when you hit it a little bit rough, you know, like coming off the head 1 ball a little bit, it feels like they get better results, which is hard to do, you know. It's not like they're trying to hit it bad.
It just happens. It happens so many times where you hit it bad and still it goes in. So good thing about making, if he makes a 2, he's guaranteed to have the 5 to the side and perfect layout after. It's a beautiful shot.
Nicely opening shot there.
Yeah, perfect execution. That's a little bit too much angle on the 5 though, so you might use the short rail. Just up and down, back to the center of the table.
Needs to stop.
You did hit that a little firm.
It's okay though.
Well, you can leave the cue ball in the center of the table on this. The 7 is relative close to the corner pocket. Oh, he decided to leave himself really long on the 7, and
yeah, he's making sure he gets the correct angle to come down to the 8. If he had too much angle, he would have been on the wrong side. But I guess this is long, yeah.
Yeah, big draw here. Draw left. Oh, and he hit that super sweet.
Nice stroke.
Especially the way how he left himself that angle. Could have easily overdrawn the cue ball there.
Here's the cue power. Nicely done. Yeah, he made it look easy, which that shot wasn't easy.
Yeah, so good start from Badr. Making 3 balls on the break, making it tough 2. Great shot on the 7. And he opens the second set with the first game.
What a big swing all of a sudden. We were looking at the 3-all score line in the first set, where Rosado just missed an easy 8 ball, right, for him.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden he won. Bader won that first set, and now he breaks perfect and run a very tough rack.
It was definitely not a shot we expected him to miss.
No.
That's for sure, but no, that's just sometimes how it goes. If you just feel the heat a little bit, or you're not feeling that rhythm inside, then everything is possible, and it happens to everybody.
So let's see what happens here on the break. He's putting it on the middle of the table, but a lot of angle, kind of on it. A lot of angle to hit the 1.
Oh, lost the cue ball. Almost made the 7.
Maybe
the
the
6 ball.
No.
So open chance for Alan Rosado. Twice almost scratched the cue ball on the break. So 2 rails position here, short rail, long rail. to the center of the table. Oh,
Watch
he
out.
played at one rail and well, he found a gap between the 7 and the 4. He's perfect on the 2.
Mm. It's good speed there from Rosado. He doesn't like it, or
I'm happy here.
he's
Oh,
shaking his head
You can make this ball with top right and just cross over in between the 4 and the 7.
like this. Yeah.
Like this. Keep up the happy mood, man. Come on.
Don't be so negative. Stay positive.
Well, you played a good shot on the 3. Now just that 7 ball could be a little tricky.
There's some traffic down here. He's looking at what path he's gonna go.
You still play it with enough inside, or
Yeah,
oh,
he's
you played that nice.
Just missing the 8 ball. If he would have run into the 8, it would have been a much tougher shot he would have been facing.
So wondering what he's about to play going to the 7 here. Tough, hasn't left himself a big angle on the 6 and the cue ball is on the rail.
Maybe go rail first. What do you think, Tim? No?
Oh, he's jacking up.
Yeah,
No, and
I don't know if I agree with that.
well, the
It's-
rail
it's tough
first
to
was a little
control.
tricky too. The 6 ball was not
I
in the
know.
pocket, so
But it was better than the option I think, because it was tougher to get a good position. At least rail first, you're gonna be up table with the cue ball more. Might be okay here though. Nicely done.
and needs a bump. I think he
Ooh.
just got that bump, and that was an important one too. You know, if you get behind the 10, now you're kicking and you lose the game. You're down 2-0 and you have no momentum. So that was a big nudge on the 10.
Yeah, he needed to stop the momentum, and he did. He responded. Well done. A well-deserved rack from him.
Yeah, so dry break from Badr ALAWADHI, and Alan Rosado levels the score 1 each. Yeah, nice little run out from Alan. Not everything the easy way, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't come along easy. You just gotta fight for everything you have. Referee John Lehman from New York, wrecking the balls for Alan Rosado. Regular on the tour, John Lehman.
John Lehman, he's everywhere.
Yeah, he's every tournament you go, he's there.
Comedy club in New York, he'll be there. Amsterdam Billiard, he'll be there. World Championships pool, he'll be there.
Yeah, great referee. And just giving the cue ball to Alan Rosado. And now breaking from the other side. He's trying his luck on the other side.
Ooh, almost
Almost
scratching.
scratched, but making the 7. And is he getting a shot on the 1? I don't think he can make the 1 ball.
I think he can.
Oh
Well,
yeah, he can, yeah.
he's over it already. He's not wasting any time.
Well then it's a great opportunity.
He's got a nice little pop when he breaks. The way he addresses the cue ball, and when he plays, you can tell he's got that natural pop, you know, when he breaks. It's kind of hard to explain what I'm talking about. It's
Just timing.
timing, I
You
guess.
can see he's a lefty. They usually have a better timing than right-handed players. And he's left himself a little tough on the 3. Might have to. Well, I was thinking maybe shooting the 8, but the 8 is too much out. Can you shoot the 3 ball over the 8?
Off the 8, yeah.
Oh.
Just missed it. Wow, he said wow. He couldn't believe it. It didn't go.
Yeah, caught that 8 ball a little bit too thick.
Thick, yeah. He needed thinner contact on the 8. He should have took some more time, make sure where he wanted to hit the 8. Probably, right, Tim? What do you think?
Yeah, that's
Making
the thing.
sure.
Like, he's playing pretty fast and it's all okay, but just some shots you just need that extra couple seconds to make sure what's about to happen. So
Yeah,
probably
I mean,
3 rail position here on the 3. Oh, he played it soft. He played the 2 rail.
I mean, in a race to 4, you can't afford to make mistakes where you just don't take your extra time that you need. 1 rail up, Bader. Good angle on the 5. He'll come down for the side pocket or use the long rail in and out, power it.
Yeah, depends how much angle he has. I think he can still power the cue ball off.
He needs to run a little bit more though.
50-yard line is just okay, but would have liked to be a little bit more straight on the 8.
See if he's throwing it. Hey, big boss is here. Main man who's making this happen in his country. Just a matter of time before we're gonna be in Puerto Rico, he said.
Yeah.
Did you believe him? I didn't.
No, no.
But he made
it's
it happen.
too far, but we're here now. Karim Belhaj.
And we're here to stay 3 years, Tim. I know what I'm doing the next 3 years. If I'm not commentating, I'll be on the table playing the tournament. Believe me, I love this venue and this city and the hype around it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so nice run out still from Badr ALAWADHI, and he's up 2-1. We'll go for a short break. Stay with us.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to our live action here at the Medalla Light Puerto Rico Open in San Juan. Badr ALAWADHI just broke the balls and made a 1. Just lost the cue ball and doesn't really have a shot on the 2. You see the 1 ball gets kicked in by the 9. But that cue ball was awful close to the corner pocket. So calling the 2 ball here in the corner. He's playing possible 3 rails around the table. With a possible safety in mind too.
The only problem here, he lost the cue ball. Otherwise it would have been a good shot. He left it on for Rosado.
Yeah, Rosado needs to stay in this set though. Cannot afford himself to make too many mistakes from here. He needs to go to a shootout. It's the best he can do from here. Win this set, go to a shootout, and then redeem himself. So nice shot to go on the 4. He's smiling a little bit, of course, because he goes such a long way and then get super straight on the 4. They can draw straight back on the 4. Oh,
miscue.
Oh, and now that 5 ball got a lot tougher than he originally wanted. Yeah, you could see in the slow-mo he dug a little bit deeper in the cue ball. And then the cue tip actually said, no, we're not doing that. So you can still cut this 5 ball and go around the angles. 3 rails, short rail, long rail, short rail. He's overcut the 5.
I think he left a cut here for Bader. He's cleaning the pocket there. He's making sure. Meanwhile, there's some updates on the other matches. Joshua Filler won the first set. He's down 3-2 to the second set against Vincent Fake. That could go to a shootout. Shang Yung Ilin in the driving seat. He won the first set and up 2-0 in the second. Safety. Did he get there? Wow, what a nice shot from Bader. Really good safety. Al-Qaeda, he lost. No, they're still in the first set. He's up 3-1 against Jeffrey Luna. Darren Upton 3-1 in the lead in the second set, losing the first set. Could be a shootout. Thorsten Homan losing the first set against Alex Monteprier. Meanwhile, Rosada going airborne, leaving a shot for Bader.
And this is to go on the hill for Badr ALAWADHI. And left himself a good shot on the 6. Just needs to play this with topspin, float the 6 ball in, and he will leave himself a nice angle on the 7 to go 2 rails.
I think it's been a good match so far, Tim. It's just that the difference has been Rosado's easy mistakes there. I mean, towards the end of that first set, and then the miscue. I mean, sometimes you can't.
Yeah, it's just small little things.
Small things. Other than that, it's been a really good match, I think.
And I also think Badr has a little bit more experience playing under these circumstances, which obviously helps.
Yeah, you need to stay active. You need to be traveling around the world, playing day in, day out against the pros, in order for you to be really competitive. It's really tough to play just one tournament.
Yeah, and then now he will be on the hill. Darth Vader on the hill. 3-1. Things are not looking too great for Alan Rosado, the local Puerto Rican. And also, if you look at his body language right now, he's not looking too happy. Obviously, he's down, but you can sometimes read if someone's still fighting to get back in there, or they're just exhausted with the game. Sometimes that's
still enjoying it, looks like, right? Not the position I want to be in his in his face, but I'm okay.
It can be a cruel game at times. Referee John Lehman just racked the balls for Badr to break off. Badr's last break. Won't be breaking anymore after this, so we're playing winner breaks. Oh,
nice
very,
one.
very powerful again, making 2 balls and a shot on the 2.
Really nice break. Very good view. Barely off the 1, but getting a lot of movement on the balls there.
So thin, not a super thin, but still thin contact on the 2. And we'll have to draw the cue ball in between the 9 and the 7, and then back in between the 9 and the 3.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, good shot, and
made it look easy.
That was definitely a lot tougher than you would think. He made it really look easy.
Needs to run a little bit more though, in order for him
higher
to be happy.
Yeah, might be just okay. Will leave himself a 2 rail angle for the 5. Short rail, long rail. For the 6 in the same pocket as the 4 and the 5.
Wonder if he's gonna go 3 rails here, Tim.
Yeah, you might do that.
Or two
I like
rails
to
of-
spin this with just a lot of left spin.
he's
I
make-
kind of spin the ball soft and it will go 2 rails.
Let's see what he's gonna do.
But he might go 3 rails. It would be okay.
Yeah. Kind of like this better because you can't fall out of line, kind of. You're coming into the angle. But everybody likes different kind of options, right? I mean, it's not only one way to play this game usually.
Yeah, from here you stop the cue ball on the 6. You roll the 7 ball in. Shouldn't be too tough from here actually.
He's pointing where he wants to.
He's been playing pretty good so far this match. Predator ALAWADHI, not many mistakes.
Yeah, he's a good, solid player. Really good, and this is gonna give him the win, the second set. It's gonna put him in the single elimination now, Tim. If he keeps this up, it's gonna be hard to beat this week. Playing with a good flow, a good break.
And this 10 ball to seal the deal. Predator ALAWADHI takes it down 2-0 in sets against Alan Rosado from Puerto Rico. And this was Marcus Chamat. Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you, Tim.
And myself, Tim de Ruyter. And we hope to see you back at 12 p.m. So make sure you be there or be square. Thank you.
Thank you.